What's going on, guys? It's your boy Johnny Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like NFL legend Ryan Clark is in serious hot water over a recent take he did about Caitlyn Clark being assaulted for the 2024 basketball season. Guys, for this one here, we got to go to the Pivot Podcast. Let's get it. Let's go. WNBA player that has definitely been in the headlines is Natasha Cloud. Now, I have not been reporting on all of the stuff Natasha Cloud has been doing, but she has been doing a lot, bruh. Now, she's currently in the headlines for multiple reasons. Her opinion on Donald Trump is raising eyebrows, which we're not going to go down that cycle, but her recent take about her rookie season in the WNBA compared to others like Caitlyn Clark is definitely turning heads, as she did an interview with the Pivot Podcast and Ryan Clark kind of detailing everything. But just like I told y'all, man, Natasha Cloud has definitely been in the headlines for all of the wrong reasons, bruh. And when it comes to other sports and other genres, you don't see many athletes speaking out like these ladies do in the WNBA. You know, it's one thing to speak out about certain stuff, but at the end of the day, you don't want to hurt the brand of your league. To me, if I was in a league like the W, I wouldn't say nothing about nothing, bro. I would want to just push the league forward and do everything I got to do to make sure we get this money. Because at the end of the day, they trying to get some money, bro. And in order for y'all to get the money y'all want, y'all got to have the fans' approval. And the fans' approval is certain topics that you really shouldn't talk about publicly, at least. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if y'all want to get the money and y'all feel a certain type of way about certain, topics, I should say, maybe speak about them topics behind closed doors, not in the public. Don't hurt the bag, because at the end of the day, y'all hurting y'all bag, bro. Because if people lose interest in this sport, there you go, bro. Y'all ain't gonna get no $200,000+ a year contracts. Y'all ain't gonna get nothing, and it's not looking good. Now, before we get into the Natasha Cloud and Ryan Clark story, there is something else I want to talk about. That is Caitlyn Clark and Connor McCaffrey being spotted at the Big Ten tournament. So we all know Caitlyn Clark boyfriend, Connor McCaffrey dad, has been fired from the Iowa basketball team. And it looked like, Connor had a few drinks, man. And I shouldn't laugh, but he's looking like he could be stressed out a little bit, bro. Let me show y'all this clip right here of them at the Big Ten tournament before we get into this Ryan Clark story. Let's pull it up right now. Roll the footage.
McCaffrey Connor, the son of Fran McCaffrey, who was relieved of duty today as the head coach of the Iowa Hawkeyes. We get to know these coaches on such a different level when we are at their practices and we're around these guys. And Fran McCaffrey is one of the really good guys to deal with. Season ended, and Caitlyn Clark in the house with Connor McCaffrey. Connor, the son of.
So that is Connor and Caitlyn at the Big Ten tournament, man. That y'all can see Connor drinking on his little beverages. Caitlyn just drinking a bottle of water, looking all into their phones, bro. Like they really ain't into the game. I know they're dealt with a lot. I'm wishing Caitlyn and Connor nothing but the best as they move forward throughout this journey with his dad currently not being the coach of the men's basketball team over at Iowa. Now, we got to get to the topic of discussion, and that is this Ryan Clark situation that popped off in his interview with none other than Natasha Cloud. This thing right here broke the internet. So Ryan Clark kind of captured this whole thing. Let me scroll down here real quick so we can get it all. He stated, go down the list of WNBA players that get effed up every game. T. Cloud feels that the new WNBA fandom isn't simply rooted in the love of the game. She called the vets versus rookie narrative BS and points to racism. What? Look, bro, once again, this is where we all got to talk about, because they always got to bring up the R word. Why come just because it's a black girl and a white girl, it got to be racism, bro? Like, why come it just can't be basketball? Like, y'all always got to bring up the R word. Now, it goes on to say when it comes to certain stories surrounding the treatment of Caitlyn Clark. The WNBA was built on competitiveness and physicality. Cloud implored us to watch the stars like AJ Wilson, Breonna Stewart, and Enrique to get beat up nightly. It's what it's always been. She's grateful for the new fans, but knows it comes with the growing league pains. So basically, y'all, in so many words, they're trying to justify Caitlyn Clark getting assaulted for the 2024 season. Now, I'm not making this up, bro. Y'all just heard me read this. Now I'm finna play the clip in its entirety, bro. It's about 2 minutes long. And we finna dive into this thing. Roll the footage.
Like, yeah, we have all of these amazing players and these amazing personalities, but can we push the demographic? And then when Caitlyn Clark got to the league, the Angel Reeses got to the league, and they might have been fouled hard. The same thing I saw happen with Shamika Holsclaw, though.
You see my tooth knocked out?
Yeah,
Rookie season, Jewel Lloyd. My tooth knocked out. I still didn't get it.
So how do you
It's cool.
T-Clark, how do you feel about the fact that all of a sudden it was, oh, it's too physical. Oh, they're going at him because they're stars. What was your reaction to some of the new viewers and fans to the game thinking that the WNBA was too rough?
It was a crazy season because we have never had so much momentum behind our league, so much support, demand, viewership, all that, accessibility. But the craziness that came with the new fandom was rooted in something other than fandom, right? And I think that's very evident to see across the board. In a lot of ways, it has not been about basketball. Like we can talk about, you know, people getting fouled. I just showed you my tooth getting knocked out. Like that's been a part of the game. The game has always been physical. I can tell you the amount of times I've left with bloody lips and eyes. I have bruises all over my body, even from the game last night. You can see bruises on my elbow from last night. Like it's just a part of the game. So there was no targeting. There was no nothing.
Right.
That narrative that got spun into, oh, the vets hate the rookies hate the vets are going after certain players. It's all bullshit. Like, if I'm just gonna be frank, like it's all bullshit. What it is racism, right? It gets blown up into, oh, they're going after Caitlyn Clark, but no, we're just playing one of the best players that's in this league the way that any other best player, franchise player is gonna get played. Watch how Stewie gets played. Watch how Asia gets played. Watch how Enrique gets played. Watch how Khalid gets played. Go down the list of franchise players for every team. They be getting fucked up every game. It don't matter what position you are, what color you are, what school you came out of. This is how we feed our families. Our job is to go and win. And if we don't win, what happens? We get fired. We lose our jobs. So if you're telling me that the difference between me keeping my job is you in that basket, you're going to have to go all the way through me.
Hold up. Limitless. Take a stomach cap, pinning it. I fought the head to witness it.
Now, that was Natasha Cloud speaking about Caitlyn Clark and pretty much all of the WNBA players taking a beating each and every night. Now, I'm here to tell you guys, they ain't deliberately getting beat like Caitlyn Clark is, bro. Now, immediately when I see this clip, I quickly went to the comment section because I knew the comments was not going to let your boy John Liquidator down. And it didn't, bro, because people spoke out about this nonsense they was talking about in this damn podcast, immediately trying to justify pretty much the assault Caitlyn Clark took, man. Let's pull up some of these comments right now to see what fans thought about this take. One fan said, I don't know what WNBA Natasha Cloud has been watching. Has she missed Caitlyn Clark been getting mauled or AJ Wilson getting the best whistle in professional basketball, man or woman? That's what Andy stated. Another fan stated, this is BS with her. Somebody else stated, nobody, girl, when Stewie and Sab and Plum are effed up and they are yet. I'm not saying that there's no racism. Unfortunately, there's racism all across the world. But say people got mad when their favorite players were effed up because of racism is dumb. CC and Angel only have a bigger fandom. Somebody else said there are racists everywhere. And again, unfair to say that the most popular players in the WNBA has seen in years brought that in. Most people were simply upset that their stars were getting roughed up, mostly because they have never seen the game. Now, that's somebody pretty much justifying all of the madness that goes on in the W. Somebody else said, I guess they didn't see Cheryl Miller say the direct opposite, and the league was targeting. Now, we all know Cheryl Miller said what she said yesterday, right? Now, Cheryl Miller been in the league, big-time vet. Cheryl Miller know what she's talking about in these situations. So Cheryl Miller pretty much said the nonsense that Caitlyn Clark took was unnecessary, bro. That's what Cheryl Miller said. That she's a WNBA legend that's been around this sport for a mighty long time. Now, I'm going to respect what Natasha Cloud said because that was her opinion, but I don't believe it was a good statement to say. But I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section right now. Keep them bells on because you know what? I'm going to bring you the news. And until next time, dog, y'all already know how I'm rocking. Shake the haters off. I'm out of here, baby. Peace out. Shake the haters.